Bueno, en esta semana he aprendido muchas cosas sobre la Biblia y todo eso. Yo fui salvado hace mucho tiempo, pero con las prédicas de Carl Gray y de Jason he aprendido muchas cosas de la oración y de cómo tenemos que, como cristianos, comportarnos en la vida.
On Sunday, I made the decision to follow Christ, leave my past life, and start a new life in Him.
To try to get closer to God and try to read the Bible every day.
I have learned how to pray better. I have learned how to have a better relationship with Him.
I'm a really stubborn person, so he really helps me with my attitude.
And when I went to the campfire, I threw the stick in because I needed to get everything out, and I needed to reset my life.
It's been hard opening my arms to Him fully, and this week has really taught me that I need to put my doubt aside when it comes to trusting Him and open my arms to Him and just give myself to Him completely.
I've been a little bit nicer and more open about my thoughts than I usually am in my emotions.
Spread the word more, how to spread it with my friends that maybe don't know, because it's kind of hard to be able to tell people hey man, this thing's great, it's changing my life, but if they're not receptive to that, they're not gonna understand how great it is. So I think it's just gonna be a lot easier with trying to with the 3 A's that we learned the other night. I think it's gonna be a lot better to just kind of tell them about it.
God changed my life a lot. I would never pay attention in church or pay attention in services. Recently, all the messages in the services have really changed a lot in me. And learning about Christ and the gospel makes me want to share it with more people and makes me really excited about my future.
Don't be so resentful and angry towards other people, and to worship Him more and to read the Bible more.
More compassion towards people that I usually wouldn't talk to, I'd see on the street, and they would be people I normally approach, but just to go to those people and just have the compassion towards them that I have towards my friends and family, and talk to them and preach the gospel to them, because it wouldn't be something I would normally do. It's a little more out of my comfort zone, but lately I feel like God's been challenging me to do that, and especially this week with the sermons from Kyle, that has brought up so much more for me, and it's pushed me to do it even more than I have been.
When I threw my stick in the fire, I made the decision to just let go of my past and things I was struggling with. I was in a really dark place recently, and I really had taken a step back in my walk. But this week at camp, when I threw my stick in the fire, I came to the realization that, God was holding me in His hand the whole time. He never actually left me. He was actually more present than before and stuff like that.
He is always here for me. I've gone through a season of loneliness and losing people, and he's just shown me that He will always be here.
I've been getting a little off track. Yeah, I decided to rededicate my life to Him.
This week I've learned how to make more time for God, because we've had a lot of extra quiet time and free time, so I've really got to focus on my thoughts on how God's making an impact in my life and what He wants me to do. I need to step away from distractions in my life to help grow my faith, and I realized that through it all He's always there for me.
God has been teaching me not to live in regret and just run to Him, and don't walk away or run away from Him, to just come to Him.
But this camp has shown me how much time I haven't spent with God and how much time I need to spend with God.
Learned how to deal with doubt and that everyone else has it. I haven't read the Bible yet, but I am going to now after listening to camp.
I always thought I had a deeper understanding in God, but when I came here, I got an even more deeper understanding, a bigger picture of what it's really like to be a Christian.
Yeah, I decided to give my life to Christ.
I can't do it on my own, and everything I do, it won't be good enough. I have to do it through Him, and I have to follow His word. I have decided to renew my faith every day and to follow Him through all the things that He tells me to do in my life.
I decided to give my life to Christ. God helped me realize it's okay to doubt, because everyone doubts. And He also helped me realize that you don't need to hang around with bad people just to fit in. Drop the bad friends, the friends who do bad things, and stick with the good friends who do the good things.
Bueno, Él me ha enseñado como que no me debo de dejar llevar de la condenación y tampoco de mi pecado, y saber que
él es un loving father. Entonces eso me ha ayudado mucho a acercarme más a él en mi relación con él. En el campfire yo me paré y tiré un stick y eso representó cómo yo quiero dar mi vida como una ofrenda a él. Y sí, no solo una área, sino toda mi vida y servirle a él y dejárselo todo a él.